What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Subscribe. If you are returning, thank you for coming on back. This video is going to be a life update video slash get ready with me. I've decided to invest in a background, so your girl will be playing with different colors in the background in my next few sit down style videos, just to really kind of like motivate myself, honestly. And there's actually another reason why I have this background, and that's because I am currently in a hotel. But we're gonna get into that, but first let's rewind it back to I graduated December 6th, 2019. I received my bachelor's degree in civil engineering from the Alabama A&M University. And yeah, I have been out of school for 2 months now, over 2 months, because it's February 15th. So I'm gonna add some clips of graduation day, and then when I come back, you guys will see me start on getting ready. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the clips from graduation and pictures or what have you, I'm gonna start off by doing my edges. I like to do my edges before I do my makeup. I'm satisfied with these edges. I don't need them to be like extra or anything. So I'm gonna get into doing my makeup, but let's hydrate because I'm thirsty. Overall, how I felt on graduation day was surreal. It all felt surreal. Everything felt kind of rushed in a way. There was only one moment where time truly stood still, was when we were like outside of the building getting ready to walk in, because we stood out there for at least 20 minutes, and all of myself and my classmates were, you know, standing there talking. We prayed before we walked in, all that good jazz. So I feel like that moment kind of made me realize that the moment was real. Even to this day, it's surreal. It doesn't feel like I have. It doesn't feel like I'm done with school. It feels like I'm on a break or on an internship, honestly. But like, I'm out of school. I am no longer a student. I am a functioning adult, semi-functioning adult. So now that you guys have seen my clips from graduation, let's talk about the apartment hunting series that I started on my channel but did not finish. But before I get into talking about that, let's get started with my makeup. For the sake of this video, I'm going to prime, honey, because I don't prime in real life. I don't be caring. This primer, I don't know if it's good or not. It's from Maybelline Master Prime, but it's mattifying. It's blur and defend. Yeah, my makeup be looking decent, but I promise I don't do all of these steps the beauty girls do. I don't do all of that because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this stuff even does. I'm just doing it because I see they doing it. When I started that series, I honestly believed that I would be moving to a different city after college. So the reason why the series stopped was because once I started interviewing with other companies, I was like, let me just pause this and not, you know, have this idea of what after graduation was gonna look like in my head, and just finish the interviewing process and wait until I make a firm decision to start looking for apartments. I decided to stick with the company I had initially interviewed with. They were the first company that I had interviewed with for full time, and I ended up deciding to stay with them, or go with them rather, accept their offer over the others. Up until about 2 weeks or a week before graduation, I honestly thought I was going to be moving to a different city. But I got a call saying that I would be actually working on projects that were in my college city. So just so you guys can know what's going on, I am a project engineer. I am a part of the construction world, so basically wherever my project is where I'll be. They knew that I had been situated in my college city for so long, and they knew that I liked the city, so they decided to place me on projects that were going to be based in my college city. That's ultimately why the series stopped, because I actually had a second video, but I didn't want to put it out while things were like up in the air or confuse you guys. Currently, I am in a hotel slash extended stay. Really nice, but I'm only here for a temporary basis because I am not starting any projects until about a month or so from now. So I'm currently at my company's headquarters city in the meantime. Now, let me tell you something. Hotel life is not fun, like at all. Before I continue talking, I still use my good old matte Poreless Maybelline. Is this Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline FitMe. Still use it in the color 338. Like the first 2 weeks, it was cool because, you know, you get to get the treatment of living in a hotel, the cleaning services, the free breakfast. It's cool, you know, but it's not fun. I'm not even sure how to describe what's not fun about it, but hopefully I have a different living arrangement over my remaining time here. I try to like catch myself before I start complaining and just realize that I'm blessed to even be living anywhere for free, pretty much. And be thankful for the opportunity and realize why I'm even staying in this hotel. Let's get into some not so celebratory news. Since I knew that I would be going back to my college city, I decided to keep my apartment versus breaking my lease. And just keep the apartment, and so I could go back on weekends if I wanted to. But before I left, I did take all of my electronics with me. Y'all, I did not do my brows. I usually do my brows first. See, I don't see how people do these things. I'm gonna take my NYX dark brown eyebrow pencil. Looks like this. I already took the top off of it. But yeah, see, I'm doing too much. Back to the story. My apartment was not in the safest area, so I decided to take all of my valuables, i.e. my electronics, with me. Now, anything of value that could be easily toted out of my apartment. It's for precaution, you know, because you never know. Even though I had never had any problems with my area in particular that were direct to me, I wasn't going to be naive to think that, you know, things couldn't happen to me. Move all of my valuables out of my apartment, all except for one thing, and we're gonna get to that. So at this point, I am a week into my job. I've only been away from my apartment for about a week. Okay, let's pause the story, show you guys the concealer I am using. I'm using that LA Pro Conceal, of course. It's in the color Toffee. I was actually out on a job site when I got a phone call from my leasing office. They also left a voicemail. So instead of calling them back immediately, I just checked the voicemail first. I give them a call back and she tells me exactly, you know, what I started to feel, which was my apartment was broken into. And she let me know it had happened the night before, that the officer that was on the scene tried to give me a call. So she's telling me the details. She was like, it's clear that, you know, TVs have been taken. I let her know the TVs were in my possession. At this point, I'm more so worried about if my apartment had been trashed, because you know, if some people, when they break in, if they don't find anything of value, they just result in trashing your items just because they're upset or whatever the case may be. That was gonna break my little heart, y'all, because that's so unnecessary. But like I said a little bit earlier, I did leave one thing, and the crazy thing about it is I was planning to go and get that one thing the next day. That one thing was my piano keyboard. Heartbroken. So I'm thinking, you know, my place is trash and they have taken my keyboard. I called my mom and I called my friend because I wanted someone to be there with me when I go in my apartment. I was not gonna be able to go in my apartment alone. Maintenance was able to come and fix my door and everything, so my door was closed and locked again. But it's just it's such an eerie feeling that I can't really describe. I think I'm gonna start doing my brows after foundation now. It's kind of cute. I get on the road, my friend meets me there, go inside my apartment, and it looks the same. Nothing seems to be out of place. You can see like little things like that. My pantry door was open. I can tell that my coat closet had been gone into, and I left my art bag on my living room floor. You can tell that had been opened. Continue to check out my apartment, see if you see anything. Y'all, this person is really doing this right now. I'm gonna pause this and come back when they're not vacuuming right now. I guess they're done vacuuming, but I've blended out my concealer. He started back, so I'm just gonna let it play so you guys can at least see me doing my makeup. But I think I'm gonna just let the background music take over for the next minute or two. On the part when we were walking into my bedroom. So we walk into my bedroom and I instantly think to look at my closet because that's where I left my piano. But my closet door was open and you can clearly see my piano was no longer there. So my piano was stolen. And the crazy thing about it is I had just brought my piano back with me to my apartment because it had been sitting at my dad's house for like 2.5 years, but I wanted to start back learning and really working on it. Before I move on, because I'm a little scatterbrained, how do people do this? I'm using the Maybelline, the Falsies mascara. It's like a purple and a really cute blue. I'm not even sure what color blue this is. Turquoise maybe? Actually, I'm not even gonna put on my mascara first. What am I doing? I'm not even following my true process. I'm actually gonna put my liner on first. After we noticed, you know, after we confirmed my piano was gone, we went ahead and looked around the rest of my apartment, my bedroom. Like I said, nothing was trash or anything. Everything looked the same. But I did have some items on my bed that you can see had been like rummaged through just a little bit, not too much, but nothing, absolutely nothing else was taken except for my piano. The leasing office as well as the investigator on the robbery, or on my case, told me that the robber used a crowbar to get in, so when they did it, it knocked the framing part of my door off. But by the time I had gotten back to my apartment, it had been fixed by maintenance, or partially fixed by maintenance. The E.L.F liner, you guys. Yes, the E.L.F liquid liner. So after that, honestly, even though my apartment looked the same, it did not feel like my apartment. When I first got the news, like, I feel like I was so in shock that it didn't hit me until later on that night. But right after, went to my leasing office. I was able to get out of my lease due to circumstances, and my friend and I, we just looked at apartments for the rest of the day. I was really ready to just move. I was ready to secure something that day, but it didn't make sense to move my stuff into a whole nother apartment that I wouldn't be able to live in. But at the moment, I was just being impulsive. Top and bottom. It didn't hit me until I was back in the hotel, and the feeling that I felt was that I don't have a home, and it was like a true feeling. And number one, that apartment was my very first official apartment. I was so proud of it. It was completely in my name. Every bill in that apartment was in my name, and that was something that was a goal of mine for my first apartment. Like, if I get my first apartment, I want everything in my name. That apartment was a lot to me, and I had been living there for a year and a half. I had gotten an attachment to it, to be honest. So, like, to go from this place being like my place, like my safe place, to no place at all was kind of weird. And it's just like, where I am now is not where I'm going to be, so I can't really set my life up here, and I can't truly set my life up again there, because I don't know when I'm going to be going back. And then back home, like where my parents are, is not really my home either, because I've been out of my parents' care since I was 18. My adult life has not been in my parents' homes. I don't have anywhere to live, and that's extra dramatic, I know, because I'm not homeless technically, but like I said, that's how I felt at the time. Past year, I've really grown to deal with my emotions, so I didn't try to just excuse how I felt or just try to get over it by covering it with the fact that I'm now able to get a better apartment, or in the near future I know I'm going to have a better apartment. I had to deal with the fact of losing an apartment to be able to enjoy wherever I'm going to end up, because if I don't deal with how it made me feel initially, or how it made me feel the not so good feelings, then it would be a problem for me later. So now where I am with it, I am totally Okay, I have completely detached myself from that apartment. I don't have those feelings anymore. My things are moved out. I have one more round of moving left and then I'm out of there for good. And I'm excited for where, you know, I end up. I'm going to be putting on lashes from this brand, iEnvy. I got them from a local beauty supply here, and they're in the color Chic 3D number 15. I like wispy style lashes like this. I had to get some new lash glue. Got the Duo. I used to use Duo like years ago, but this is the only one that they really had that I could like confirm would work. And now I can truly thank God and be grateful wholeheartedly without having those, you know, thoughts in the back of my head or those ill feelings. Now I'm truly thankful that I was not there, because Lord knows what truly could have happened, you know. I'm about to stick these bad babies on and see how they look. This one is not dry completely. All right, so let's stick them on. And I have super curly natural lashes, so hopefully of my channel, I really want to get back into what I originally wanted my channel to be about, including way more lifestyle things, or things that are truly a part of me and the things that I'm interested in, like things people wouldn't even think that I'm into. Finish off the look by putting on my highlights and putting some mascara on my eyebrows to darken them up a bit. What I do. Maybe I should take my hair down. This is like a get ready with me. Alright you guys, so that's it for this get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed my little life update, see what's going on in my world. I'm in a very happy space right now, and I'm just ready for whatever life is about to throw at me. If you guys want to know about my braids, I did upload a video of me doing my braids. I'm gonna put it in the cards over here. I think it's over here. Put it in the cards over here. And I also filmed a video of me maintaining my braids. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in my next upload.